Well, Knox County ending last year with a dip in the number of deadly overdoses, but already we're seeing the first suspected overdose death of 2020.
Yeah, the district attorney's office tracking that data since 2017. And just yesterday, we showed you the breakdown of those numbers. In 2019, 241 people passed away from drug overdoses. That's down from 294 deaths in 2018 and 293 in 2017. But checking the DA's website now, and you'll see a change in this year's stats.
New here at 5, WATE 6 on your side reporter Laura Holmes sitting down with Knox County's district attorney to see what's working and what still needs to be done. Laura.
Well, guys, the DA's office believes progress made over the last few years in essentially saving lives comes down to naloxone, but prosecutors say addiction is still an issue. There's a sense of sadness with the data being collected by the district attorney's office.
Every single overdose death represents a human being, a person who had a mom, a dad, oftentimes children.
In 2019, the number of suspected overdose deaths went down by about 50 in Knox County.
They're staggering numbers if you really sit down and look at them.
District Attorney General Sharm Allen says first responders are deploying a great deal of naloxone.
We are currently saving about 4 people a day, which is just over 1,400 saves a year. So in addition to those 240 deaths that we had last year, we also had about 1,400 folks that overdosed and would have died but for the deployment of naloxone.
Already in the new year, the DA's office reports 1 suspected overdose death.
The problem is once we save folks, we need to make sure that we somehow get those people into treatment, get them into recovery, because saving folks is not the ultimate answer.
General Allen says this is a tough problem to address, and part of her office's response is the Overdose Death Task Force that investigates an overdose death as a homicide.
And if we can do a good job of cutting the supply of the illegal opiates and make it harder and less accessible, then I think that we will see some progress in the addiction issue from our standpoint.
For 2020, General Allen says the goal is being proactive and working with partners.
The ultimate goal would be to not lose one single individual to an overdose in Knox County.
It's important to point out quite a few people have been charged with second-degree homicide when it comes to fatal overdoses, according to the Knox County District Attorney's Office, for supplying the drugs that led to some of those deaths. Guys?
All right, Laura, thank you very much. And we should note the DA's office pointing out over the last few months that they have expanded their overdose death task force to the region as a way to help attack the opioid epidemic.
On top of all of that, General Allen highlighted the All for Knox initiative, a partnership with the city and the county where leaders are coming up with a 3-year plan addressing just how to reduce substance misuse here and all throughout our community.